My name is Lautaro Montilla. I am a guitar player, I'm a composer also, and I am the chair of the Contemporary Improvisation Department at the Continuing Education in Pratt. So me and my brother, we grew up in a family of musicians. We knew from the start we were just gonna be, playing instruments or like doing music. So I started playing violin when I was 3, and then just like I played cello, and then I started doing a classical guitar when I was like 15, and I did my undergrad in classical guitar performance.
My name's Anna Zimmerman, and I'm a musician. I'm a violinist and a singer. I started when I was about 11 in 6th grade. I was in Texas.
Yeah.
And I just basically had to pick an instrument through the school. It was one of those like required credit things, and so yeah, that was the beginning of the beginning.
My name is Viriyapa. I'm from Thailand. My instrument is vocal. I started with voiceover of the animation characters. When I first started playing with cassette tape player, just to record my voice over the animations characters, and then I feel like it just went very easy because I feel like I can control my vocal cord easily, and then I just found that it's just easy to just sing along, and then I start practicing.
My name's Sarah Murphy, and I play the fiddle. I started playing when I was 7. I played consistently until about 15, and then I quit, and then I played again, and then I stopped, and then I played again, so I don't know, off and on.
The CI, which is the idea of, first of all, being very, very sure of what are the things you own, what are the things you already have in your background, or what are the things that you maybe you knew at some point, but like you forgot, and now it's just like kind of they're coming back to you. So I feel like that is, to me, one of the starting point is to be sure of all the things that you own for your own personal experience.
A lot of it is sort of a communal experience, playing with other people, figuring out what works with other people. So, what works alone in your practice room doesn't necessarily work in a group. That's part of it. Part of it is also just having the technique comfortably in hand so that you can just deal with the creation aspect. And that's a struggle, it's an ongoing struggle, I think, for everybody, is to be really comfortable with your instrument so you can just use your brain and your heart to sort of come up with something musical in the moment.
I think CI it's like very like open space for me to try, for me to play, and then they always have answer for my big question about what I want to do, and just shape me to where I want to be without changing me. They always have something to teach me. This is cool.
I was very, very inspired by the way some of the teachers here do their music. Like Joe Morris, for example, he's a guitarist that he teaches here, and I wanted to study with him.
I was looking for something that would help me transition into my own sound, my own outlet for creativity with music and bringing change to the world, and I found that this program was like the perfect program for that transition between being a classical, rigorous, professional person to doing my own thing and having my own sound and doing something new with it. What the program had to offer in terms of stretching my creativity and just getting me out of the box and kind of reprogramming how I think.
I met Dan, so I told him about my background, that I'm like more focused on creating music and write music as well, as long as singing and performance. So he recommended me that I should try CI better than just vocal performance itself.
I like the idea of creating something new. I think classical repertoire is gorgeous and beautiful, but it doesn't feel like the place for me to do another gorgeous rendition of some sonata or something. It's just not who I am. I like the idea of coming up with something contemporary and new, and I'm finding that I really like the idea of composing. So So some of these sort of improvisation ideas find a home in something longer.
I'm like massively grateful for this program. I feel like with the major transition that I've had in the past few years of leaving Texas and moving to Boston with absolutely no connections, nothing, like leaving everything behind, like literally starting over in just about every facet of my life, I find that this program has been the perfect segue. Man, I mean, how often do you find a program that so perfectly helps a person in transition like that? Like, I haven't found anything else like it.
I developed my way of thinking and the perspective in creating music, in writing outside of the box.
I started with nothing, and now I have not an encyclopedia, like a pamphlet. I have like a brochure, and we're working on expanding that.
We have, in this case, we have 3 members. They're completely different, not just as humans, but also like as musicians. And the process with the ensemble started with like, who are you? Where are you coming from? What are the things you like? And some kind of a presentation of who you are to the whole group.
That's been awesome. I really enjoy how each person has a different background, and I like how each person has a different sound, and learning how to work with those different sounds in a way that works and fits and creates this product from all of us to people is absolutely remarkable.
I try to find a way to sit where I'm very comfortable first, and then be myself with the skill that all the teachers teach me, and then everything comes together with other musicians, so it fits really well, and it's improved like